What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Third Floor. Today, I'm a little bit behind. I apologize. I'll be reacting to episode 4 of season 3 of The Mandalorian. So last episode, we ended up seeing The Mandalorian, Din Djarin, and Bo-Katan meeting up with the Covern that The Mandalorian came from. And it seemed like they welcomed them back with open arms. You know, they bathed in the waters. They redeemed themselves in the eyes of the way of the Mandalore. And even Bo-Katan was welcomed back with open arms. So I'm interested to see, you know, if they're going to expand on that relationship. Maybe Bo-Katan's going to be disinterested in being part of the family. Or maybe she'll be so happy to see people of her kind around her that she'll kind of adapt to their ways and live their way, despite her, you know, misgivings about that old religion or whatever she called it. So I'm interested to see where they go. I've heard this episode's pretty short, so I'm kind of wondering what they're going to pack into this shorter episode. But overall, I'm excited. If you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out any of our future videos. Also, please consider leaving a comment. Let me know what you like about the video, what you dislike, and what you think about the episode in general. Good, not good, you know, in the middle. Please let us know in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. We'll make sure to join in. Thanks, guys, again. Let's get into it. What is it, the alligator turtle again? Are they back? Oh no, they're just training. I don't know, it seems like an easy way to pollute your drinking water, but that might just be me. Oh, that's a crab thing. I thought he was moving it with the Force. Ugh.
Put down the rocks, kid. I'm gonna need you to focus.
The waves moved. The waves moved. Alligator turtle incoming. Oh, maybe not.
Next challenger.
He wants to. He wants them to fight them?
Winner.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
If he is ever to rise from foundling to apprentice, he must learn. Judge. He challenges.
He is too small.
I am his ward. Proceed.
That's messed up, man.
Weapon.
Let the challenge decide.
Fighters, arm yourselves.
How do they have one small enough to fit?
Don't worry. My dad was the same way. He's just proud of you.
Oh, who would have thought? Bo-Katan.
Take it easy on him, kid.
Wow. I knew she would like it here. I told you guys last episode.
Each has 3 darts. You may fire the darts in any order. Begin! Point!
Oh, at least they're just paint. I was kind of worried for a second.
Don't look at me, look at him.
Ready. Begin! Point!
Grogu, I've seen what you can do. It's okay. Show them.
Oh. It's a big ask, dude. He might just force choke this kid. Oh. Oh.
There you go.
Who's teaching that?
Not me.
That went better than I thought it was gonna.
One doesn't speak unless one knows.
God, this kid's having a rough day.
No blasters will kill the child. Follow it to its lair.
Based on how these last few episodes are going, I hope Bo-Katan's there to rescue the Mandalorian.
I'm out of fuel. It always gets away.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys?
I know how to get there. We should muster up a hunting party and go after him. I scouted where it lives and mapped the location. There. The nest.
You are too young to join them. All in good time.
I'm happy they accept him. At least it seems the older
If you
people
wish to
do.
become a Mandalorian, there is much work to attend to. Deal. We shape ourselves.
Ooh, this music is intense.
We all begin as raw ore. We refine ourselves through trials and adversity. Forge can reveal weaknesses.
He kind of looks like he wished he stayed with Master Luke, doesn't he? Oh, we're having a flashback. 100%. Do it. Yes. Oh my god.
Get the youngling to Kelleran! Go!
Kelleran.
Everything's gonna be all right, kid.
Got one fleeing on sub-level platform 1215. Blast them.
That was Tamara Morrison's voice. Nice. Alright, this guy's pretty good.
Don't let them escape.
Ooh, I thought we were going to see more in the Jedi Temple. Dang it. Yeah, I was gonna say, these clones care nothing about collateral damage, huh? Pretty smooth.
Don't worry. We're gonna meet up with some friends of mine.
Kelleran back?
Everybody out! Move it! Move it!
Take the ship. It's fueled and ready to go. Come on.
Wow. Some brave soldiers. And the old classic Naboo starfighter. I mean, not Naboo starfighter. You know what I mean. So I guess we got a whole nother story we got to learn about. What happened to that guy? That Jedi that saved him.
It is a tradition in our culture for each to donate a small portion of what they earn to the foundlings. It is with these scraps of Beskar that I forged your next piece of armor.
No way it's a helmet or something, is it?
Mandalorian steel shall keep you safe as you grow stronger.
The sigil. It's a big piece. We have some front heaviness going on right now. Tipping over.
You on foot from here. Any closer and it will hear the ship.
I thought it was like a small team. That's 1, 2. I mean, alright, it's pretty small. They got 7.
The target is on the top of this peak. If we tuck in under this outcropping, we sleep out of line of sight and climb at first light.
We will make camp.
God, that gun's massive. How badly do you think she wants to take off her helmet right now, Bo-Katan?
How do you eat when other people are around?
You don't. When you get your food, you go off to find a place where you can take off your helmet.
God, doesn't this seem ridiculous?
The war party. You have the honor of staying by the fire. This is the way. It's happened before when it has taken others.
Our best bet is stealth. Our jetpacks will alert it to our presence. Let's move.
God, what double duty heavy steel cable did they give to Paz Vizsla to carry his weight? That's crazy. Man, they're making. I know that's hard, but shouldn't they be training for this? Like, don't they climb in this planet? I'm not saying it's easy. Could I do it? I think I'd be crying instead of groaning, so the answer is no. But come on, you're Mandalorians, you know? Oh, dang. You see some of the foundling helmets.
It's not here. Let's find the kid. Wait until we clear the area.
He's my son.
Paz Vizsla has a son.
Ragnar! Ragnar! Ragnar!
God, that thing's horrifying. Don't do it.
He's alive!
Did he just fly into his mouth? What? Well, stealth mission's over. If it flies more than like 20 yards, you guys are in trouble. Get out of my face. What armor just fell off? Kind of just landed crotch first then. Kid took that well. Just remained calm the whole time. I told you! Alligator turned on his back. Ay, ay, ay.
Come, Grogu.
You have honored your house and all of Mandalore. You have done the highest honor of the Creed
saving a foundling.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Wow.
We have brought you 3 more foundlings in need of care and training.
Is that so?
I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of weird. She's like, you better make it blue.
Replace what's missing, but not with its modern refinements. Shall I inlay the signet of the night owl?
Would it be acceptable to wear one pauldron of the night owl and another with the mythosaur?
The mythosaur belongs to all Mandalorians. It is always acceptable to wear.
I would like that.
Oh, love it.
What would you say if I told you I saw one?
That you saw what?
A mythosaur.
I would say you are very lucky.
That's
It's
it?
a noble vision.
No. I mean a real one.
What does that mean?
It was real.
This is the way.
What? 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 Like, what? What did I just see? Alright guys, that's the end of episode 4 of The Mandalorian Season 3. It was a weird episode. It flew by. I felt like that was a 15-minute episode. I know I did say before the episode started that I thought it was going to be a shorter one, and it definitely was, but I didn't expect to see the Foundling storyline resolve within this one episode. And I was caught off guard by the flashback of Grogu seeing the Jedi Temple. So overall, a weird episode. I enjoyed it. I kind of wish the whole thing went a little bit longer. I would have liked to have seen more flashback, kind of see more of why we're getting shown that. But I think that's going to be a new storyline moving forward. We're going to see some flashbacks every now and then about this new Jedi that was brought up in his visions. But the first impression of that new Jedi was when he said, "Everything's going to be okay, kid." I was like, that does not sound like a Jedi. That's the most un-Jedi-like sounding sentence and delivery I've ever heard in my life. But he ended up being pretty cool. So that I quickly got past that, him trying to sound like, a classic American action hero. Don't worry, kid. Everything's going to be okay. And then he moved on from there. The dual-wielding lightsaber fight, cool. I loved it. I like how focused all the Jedi were on getting Grogu out of there, despite, losing their lives, taking up bad positions that cost them their lives. So show the Jedi selflessness, and then show maybe Grogu's even more important than just, a good deed. Maybe there's something to him that we don't know about yet. So very interesting. I like how they're planting seeds to expand the story and kind of grow it outside of what we're used to from the previous 2 seasons. So very happy about that. I think the most interesting part about the rest of the episode, so the Foundling story arc, was Bo-Katan and her, I don't know if I want to call it internal struggle, but she doesn't seem to be consistent with what she wants. For a second, she's like, this is the way. I'm going to be like these people so I can be included. But then when she does it, everyone has to take off their helmets and go eat somewhere else. She's still alone. And I think that's her biggest worry now. She doesn't want to be alone anymore. She wants to be surrounded by her people. So she seemed happy at first. Then, didn't like eating alone. Then she seemed happy to save the Foundlings and bring back those 3 pterodactyl-looking things for the rest of the Covern. But, then when she was trying to tell the armorer, hey, I saw a mythosaur. And she was like, yeah, that happens. And she's like, no. In real life. And she's like, yeah, oh yeah, nice, huh? And she's like, what do you mean? So, at that point, I was like, maybe she isn't going to like it as much here. Her goal, despite what it seems like right now, isn't just to fit in. Her goal still, after seeing Mandalore being habitable, is to bring everyone back to Mandalore and be habitable. Now, I don't want to go 100% in and say her secondary goal was to lead those people still. She might just be happy bringing everyone back together and that being her claim to fame and her redemption. But I still have this gut feeling that a small part of her wants to be the ruler. And I don't know if that's the best part of Bo-Katan. I think that might be the kind of the darker side, but you never know. So I think that's her real goal, to bring everyone back. And it doesn't seem like that's the intention or goal of this Covert. Their goal is just to survive, to keep walking the way of the Mandalore. And as we all know, Bo-Katan thinks that's a load of garbage. You know, it's hocus pocus, it's nonsense, it's what separated the Mandalorians in the first place. So I don't know. I don't see it going well as smoothly as things went in this episode. And she's a big hero. She's the leader of the rescue party. I just don't think it goes well for her. And what does that do with her and Din Djarin? Din Djarin seems so happy to be back with these people, and so happy that Grogu's getting the same upbringing that he did, if you can call it that. So if she tells him, you know, this isn't the right way, God, imagine if she used those words, this is not the way, I think Din Djarin would shoot her. But seriously, I think if she voices her displeasure and then tries to recruit him to leave, I think he might be a little upset. I don't know if he's going to do anything. He has utmost respect for her, and, you know, Bo saved his life 4 times in one episode, so he might be okay to let her leave, but still, there could be some conflict in the future. So, like, I think I've been saying this after every episode, Bo-Katan is the most interesting aspect of this show, by far, in a way. Like, she is the, you know, most conflicted, the one who's getting the most growth and change. She's the one I've been watching. Din Djarin just seems like he's there. You know, he's just a plot. He moves a plot forward for Bo-Katan, and he's just present. Now, I don't know if I love it. That's tough. I love Bo-Katan. I love seeing her story. But it's tough to see a character that we all grew to love and know as the protagonist kind of take a backstage role. You know what I mean? But still, I can't complain too much because Bo-Katan has been far and away the best character. I've enjoyed her growth so much. And I was hoping she'd have a big role in this season. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. I would like to see Din Djarin move forward, you know, continue to be a major plot point in the show. But hey, if they decide to do a Book of Boba Fett where they have another character come in and steal the show from the true protagonist, well, what are we going to do? I think Bo's a good choice if someone's going to do it anyway. So yeah, interested to see where they go from there. I think it's going to be Mythosaur related. I think Bo-Katan's going to try to leave. It probably won't happen right away in the next episode. I think they're going to, you know, things might continue to go smoothly next episode with a few cracks. Then the episode after that, I tried to make it that noise. I think she's out of there. So yeah, good episode overall. Short. Would have liked to have seen some things drawn out a little bit more, but definitely we're heading in the right direction. I know the last episode was not critically well received. I wonder what you guys thought about the last episode, but I think this is much more up most Star Wars fans' alleys. You know, it's action, it's looking into the past, seeing Jedi, so I think people will be able to, take this one a little bit better. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Do you like this episode? Do you think it should have gone longer? Carl Weathers directed this one as well. What do you think of his directorial debut? Maybe not. I think he might have done a few episodes before. But what do you think of his directing style? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And we'll catch you next week on Wednesday. Hopefully not delayed this time. So we can react to Season 3, Episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Thanks again, guys, so much for listening. See you next time.